Hello everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. This is Anuradha Vasan and you're watching Talk with Anu. And this is the first episode of 2026 and I wanted to start it fresh and healthy. And that's why I have a very special guest with me, Kanchana Gopinath. And she owns her passion as Cook with Kanch and she's an IT professional as well. We are going to hear all about it. Kanchana, tell us about yourself.
Hey all, I'm Kanchana Gopinath and I'm an IT professional and I've been living in Atlanta from 2003 onwards. So like any other IT person, I always had a different passion. So other than my IT profession, I always wanted to do something passionate and healthy living happened to be my passion.
Beautiful.
And so I've been looking for health related programs and I was always curious about knowing what is all health about, why there is a disease in first place. Like my parents were diagnosed with diabetes, and from then I always wanted to know the root cause of any disease. So whenever I visit doctors, I used to ask them and pestered them what is the real root cause of that problem and how to avoid it forever, right? So that search led me to various programs and I've been attending all the yoga programs, all the health transformation programs, and I always had some questions. So in 2019, I attended a program which was led by Dr. Arun Sharma. He's from Arizona, he's my guru. And so in that program, I felt all the dots got connected. All my questions were answered.
Lovely.
I understood that it's just not the food and exercise, but it has so much to do with your mental health, emotional health, and so many other things.
Excellent.
So I felt that's the place where a holistic health can be. So that's where it all started.
Beautiful. Holistic health, that's a catchy term. And when I came to know that this was your passion, this is a need of the hour. Everybody needs to know or to be reminded about healthy eating. And thank you for spending your time with me. Tell me, is healthy eating expensive? What's your honest answer?
Honestly, expensive, yes. It would look like it is expensive initially because you'll be buying all organic and a lot of fruits, vegetables, nuts and seeds, and it will look expensive, but I can assure you that it's not as expensive as your medical bills or your restaurant bills. So
absolutely, nobody wants to compensate or go for an expensive medical bill. Rather than that, we would definitely work on healthy lifestyle. Okay, so let's talk basics. What does a healthy breakfast look like for a busy professional? Everybody is busy these days. Nobody has the time to even eat a healthy breakfast. Tell us something about it.
A healthy breakfast, you just go on social media, you'll get thousands and thousands of recipes. You ask ChatGPT, it will give you a complete menu planning with whatever available ingredients, right? But the problem is we implementing it.
Yes.
Okay, healthy breakfast. So what I will just share what I'm following,
Okay.
but doesn't mean that that's the only healthy option, right? Because people might be fond of egg and other ingredients. So I'll just tell what I'm following. So mostly what I eat is all fruits for breakfast. So you don't have to switch on your stove. Okay,
Right.
so it's going to be very simple. Most of the time I go for cut fruits or mixed fruits, smoothies, juices. So that's my most
Healthy
of the
breakfast.
time.
That's fantastic. Can you share a few simple salad ideas, filling and nutritious for our audience?
Sure.
Her page has a lot of information. Cook with Kanch is the Insta handle. Please do follow her Insta page and
Yeah, so my page is full of recipes, so you can just go for it. And it has a lot of recipes for the smoothies also. And salads, you can actually make very simple salads, and I also make home-based dressings. So with the help of nuts and seeds, and sometimes even without nuts also I make dressings. So I have put recipes for simple salads or protein-rich salads, filling salads. All the recipes are available in my page.
yes, soups are a comfort food, right? What are your go-to healthy soup recipes?
So why all this insisting on fruits and vegetables is because we all need lot of fiber-rich food, and when it comes to soups, we always look for more recipes, right? So last year I conducted the soup workshop where I have put almost 18 soup recipes which will take less than 15 to 30 minutes.
Wow.
And it's very easy to make, very healthy, and zero oil, zero preservatives. So just look at the soups. I love to decorate it also.
Excellent.
So just looking at it.
Presentation.
Yeah.
Presentation, of course, that will attract more people.
Our traditional cooking has so much complex process, right?
Yeah.
You grind something, you fry something, then again you let it boil. But this healthy eating, it takes time as we learned our normal cooking.
Absolutely.
Even this cooking will take some time. But once you learn, once you practice, it's going to be very simple. So you can even time the recipe, try the recipe, time it, and then check it yourself.
Excellent. And I think this is a good family activity as well. To sit with your family and do it on a weekend. This is a great activity, even with friends. You know, it can be a date with a friend to conduct a workshop and do a soup together. And healthy eating is such an important topic. Thank you again, Kanchana, on this. So, what are some quick lunch and dinner ideas? It's the main part of the meal in a day, right?
Right. So I'm telling what I follow from a nature cure perspective. So we insist so much on eating more of raw food with minimal processing. When you process it, when you do your usual cooking, you actually lose all the nutrition. You keep it on the stove, you switch on, within few minutes the light is gone. Next few minutes the water is gone, right? All you're left is very little nutrition. So when you eat anything wholesome, when you eat it in raw form, you get the complete benefits. So that is the reason so much of insist is given on the smoothies, salads and soups, because soups are again cooked but minimally cooked.
Lovely.
Right? So you just steam it, grind few vegetables and saute few vegetables and minimally cook. So that is why soup is the best option at especially this winter time.
Yeah, winter season. And that's the reason we should follow an influencer like Kanchana, because we don't know how long we can cook a particular food and how much of nutrients gets lost, you know, if you overcook sometimes. So this is a great reminder that she is mentioning. So now we have a very important section of this interview. I'm going to talk about Kanchana's workshops and how she does it all. Cook with Kanch, Kanchana Gopinath is very popularly known for her workshops. So I wanted to talk about her workshops. What kind of workshops do you conduct and who is this mainly designed for?
So mostly all my participants are women from all age groups.
Lovely. Okay.
So initially how it all started was when I came out of the Nature Cure camp, I couldn't hold that knowledge anymore. I wanted to share it with a lot of friends. So I shared it with my friends and family and saw absolute changes. Like so many of them reversed their disease, diabetes. Lovely. And every story when I hear, it was so addictive. I wanted to do more. I wanted to share this information more. Just by making simple lifestyle changes, how you can go for your optimal health, right? So that is the intention of all the workshops. So it's not just the cooking workshops. I also conduct workshops on decluttering, mental health, knowing what you really want in your life, and many other mindfulness practices. So my workshops are mostly online, but I also started doing in-person workshops now. Excellent. I conducted a couple of salad workshops at home, and we also organize some meditation sessions at home. So it's just naturally growing.
Lovely. Good to know that these workshops are not just in person, it's also online, because so many people around the globe would love to come participate in this and get to know what an inspirational person like Kanchana does. So thank you for doing this again. What's the most common challenge people share during your sessions? Love to know about it.
All my workshops are titled under Let's Do It Together, because as I told you, right, so many recipes are online. You get, if I know 20 health tips, you might know 50 health tips. Knowing the path and walking the path are totally different, right? You know everything, right, Anu? You know that you have to chew well and eat. You know you have to eat a lot of fruits, but are we really doing it? Yes. So in my workshops, I mostly focus on implementation, not just the learning part. So I keep telling, like, stop learning and start implementing. So I have this tracking method. I make people accountable.
Wow.
I sometimes gently push, sometimes firmly push, but make
Sometimes
sure.
you have to. Yeah.
So I give them tasks. I spoon feed, almost like I tell exactly these are the ingredients. This is how you make. Give the right measurements. Give them the time and encourage everybody to try it out. It's just not
Lovely.
recipe collection hobby, right? Like we
Yes.
all do. We keep marking it for later, save for later, and we never get to go and do it.
Why?
Right? And not just that, there is a group energy. When you do it as a group, right? The FOMO effect. When I give recipes, when 20 of them post, the 30 of them also want to post.
Yes.
Right? So I make use of all these FOMO effect in my programs.
Healthy competition with healthy food.
Food,
So
right.
everything is healthy here. The competition is a great vibe, right? You know, you look at the other person doing it and we do it, and it's all good vibes and good energy that you spread. Can you recall a success story or a transformation from one of your participants?
Oh, definitely. I have many stories. My sister, she reversed diabetes. She followed it extremely sincerely. So all these lifestyle changes, right? Most of the chronic diseases or most of the simple issues, right? So I'm not here to stop anybody from going to the allopathy treatment, but just by making few lifestyle changes, you will be able to reach your optimal health. You will be able to function effectively. You will be so energetic. Initially, during the nature cure days, I'll be in super high energy.
Lovely.
And you get good sleep. You tend to live your life to the fullest with the maximum health, right?
Correct.
So one of my husband's friend, he was in the verge of getting the bypass done. So that's when I introduced him to my guru, and then I was also part of that journey. So he followed it extremely sincere, and then he has avoided the bypass. Not only that, he was finding it hard to walk even few steps, and then now he's going for marathon.
Wow.
So if you give that space to your body, so we have this mantra in Nature Cure.
Lovely.
If you give the right input, do the right action, and fix your environment to be right, your body will self-heal itself from any situation. So giving that right input is the most important.
Beautiful. The mantra, it was so nice to know about it. We have seen a lot of hiking groups, a lot of gym groups, but that's just one part. If you don't eat right, it doesn't make sense at all what we do on the other. So hats off to you to keep reminding people to eat healthy. Once again, as I mentioned, we all forget in this busy lifestyle, and people like you push us and remind us, and constant workshops are reminders. Right. So you remind us regularly, and you make people participate in it, and that spreads. It's a good vibe. Thank you for doing this. So what advice would you give someone who wants to start eating healthy but feels overwhelmed?
We all are overwhelmed, right? You look at Instagram, and some people might say eat fruits in the morning, and the same time you will hear another video where they say don't eat fruits in the early morning, right? So you get all these controversial suggestions. So I would say that always you listen to your body. What is working for me might not work for you.
Absolutely.
And start implementing. That will be the mantra I would continuously say.
Right.
Because you might know so many things. Start small, but do it every single day. I would say even like drinking 2 glasses of water in the morning, start tomorrow, and then continuously do it for all the 365 days. Just prepone your dinner to 30 minutes from wherever you are right now, right? Start it small, but do it every single day, and don't just blindly trust anybody. Even if I'm telling you, try it on your own, and if it works for you, then follow it.
Excellent.
Right?
Excellent. Consistency is the key.
Yeah.
You start and you practice it consistently. That's when we see the win. What does healthy living truly mean to you today?
I would say mind, body, and our energy level alignment. that you want to do something and your body completely cooperates, right?
Right.
So that way you get to experience the life to the fullest, right? That's my healthy living.
Awesome. So, what changes did you personally notice physically or mentally after switching to healthy eating and mindful eating?
Okay, so the intention of attending the program was just to know. I didn't really have any major health issues, but following all this healthy lifestyle, right? My energy is always at peak. Okay, I don't get tired till 8 p.m. Like my day is long. I start my day very early. I feel that I'm really energetic, and my focus has improved, and absolutely no hospital visits, no pills. And
Brilliant.
yeah.
As we were just telling that this is not the only thing that people should be doing, the gym and everything combined together, everybody is different. So Kanchana is trying to give us an inspirational journey on healthy eating part of it, which is the key, which is very important. Even as a personal, from my own experience, I feel that this is a need of the hour. And that's the reason I wanted to sit with Kanchana and explore on her journey. And this is an inspirational journey. Not many of us are following healthy lifestyle, and a reminder from such a person is needed. And I feel happy to do this chat as my first story this year in 2026. So thank you again.
Welcome, Manu.
So as I was just talking to Kanchana, I'm learning that she has not just done workshops here in Atlanta, but she's also done workshops in India, the southern part of India, including Chennai. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so it all started with the nature cure, as I told you, right? But nature cure was more of focusing more of healthy eating. But only when I started attending Sharan India and a few other workshops, I got to know that healthy can be tasty also.
Wow.
So
Who knew healthy could be tasty?
yeah, and when you have a 6-course meal platter, which is absolutely tasty, healthy,
Lovely.
zero oil and organic, that's when I got the confidence that healthy can be tasty. And when you don't have to compromise on your taste, why not, right? So that led to many retreats. We did a lot of retreats in India, and so I have a huge community.
Excellent. And it's so lovely to know that healthy can be tasty, because some of us run away from healthy food because it's not tasty.
Right.
When it's also tasty, why not? Right?
Yeah.
So, absolutely. And Kanchana was also telling me that healthy food and healthy lifestyle can also be implemented in parties. We see a lot of parties here in the Atlanta community and everywhere. So tell us a little bit about healthy, including healthy food in parties.
Yeah, so all my friends have been my participants also. So whenever we get together, we eat early dinner.
Right.
We go for herbal teas in the nights. So whenever I visit any potluck or any party, my salad is looked forward. In the middle of biryani and in the middle of all the other menu, the salad is also definitely a mandate item.
Excellent. I totally vouch for this. And I was just drinking a glass of water here, and it smelled a little lightly different. I was checking with Kanchana, and she told me that she had put a cinnamon, a cardamom, and a rose petal, and it tastes so divine. So I was just talking to Kanchana about what exactly is a workshop and how is it done. I wanted to know some details of how a workshop looks like.
Yeah, so as I was explaining you right, Anu, most of the time we have the recipes, but we don't have that motivation to try it out, right? So when you are doing it as a group, right, you definitely get that group energy to implement. And when I say it is very tasty, you might not be impressed. But with 10 other people who joined with you, when they say this is absolutely tasty, then you want to believe and try it. So what happened in my in-person workshops, right, at home, I teach them how to cut the vegetables, because how you cut, it changes the taste, right? Carrot, you can slice it, grind it, or julienne it. Every style has its own taste. And I make them do the dressing. They bring their to-go box, they take it home. Everybody sit here and eat it mindfully. So all that experientially they get to learn.
Lovely, lovely. For a person who loves the experience of meeting someone and having some good times together, when food is involved, it's even more beautiful to know.
Every celebration there has to be food, right?
Yes,
Why
healthy
not
food.
healthy food?
Absolutely, absolutely.
And so I have this dream of hosting a supper club, which is like completely healthy, organic, and lot of mindful discussions. So looking forward.
I wish you all the best for all your workshops and your ideas. These are brilliant ideas, and I would love to support these ideas in any way possible. I wish you all the best.
Thank you, Anu.
I was wondering if everyone in your family is also following this healthy eating lifestyle.
Of course, no.
Oh.
Initially, when I learned, I'm a vegetarian last 15 years,
Uh-huh.
but I cook non-veg also for my family. So initially, when I learned, I was trying to enforce it for some time. Then I have grounded myself. It's my journey. So that is another challenge everybody faces, right? Like whenever a health tip is given, but my husband is not following, my wife is not following, my kids are not following, it's okay. It's self journey. The first thing is you improve your health, you improve your healthy eating, and when you enjoy your healthy eating, they'll obviously follow you.
Beautiful.
So my family is eating non-veg.
Excellent, excellent. Good to know that it's their personal choice.
Yeah.
But I think the way Kanchana does it, everybody would come and sit next to her and follow the lifestyle and the cooking style. I am so looking forward to participating in Kanchana's workshops this year and making it one of my bestest years with respect to food. Such an important topic. So, another important section of this interview, we need to know how to connect Kanchana. Because as I mentioned, she's been doing these workshops regularly. It is important for us to know when it is done, how it is done, and where it is done. So tell us, where can people connect with you to attend these workshops?
Okay, so I have a full-time job, so I mostly do it whenever I have time. So there's no fixed workshops. So, but I only use Instagram for now. So all my programs will be announced there, and I have a limit of participants because I want to just give that focus to every participant.
Right.
So I announce it in Insta. That's the only place, and people can DM me.
Okay. Cook with Kanch is the name of the Insta handle once again for Kanchana's workshops, and you can follow her page, as I already mentioned, for regular reminders. So tell us one final message for our audience trying to balance career, health and happiness.
So there's a saying, right? Until you lose the health, everything else might might look most important for you, but then once there is a health issue, then all our focus comes to the health, right?
Correct.
So, and health is just not the food and fitness, though food and fitness are the major parts of it, but there are so many other puzzle pieces to it, right? Like your sleep, your relationship, your deep fear, anxiety, and
absolutely
whatever, like self-esteem, all our middle-age crisis, so many things are there. So start focusing on every dimension, right? Even in one of the pillar in Nature Cure is your creative occupation. So you have to love what you're doing, right? Finding your passion, spending time on your passion. So it's a holistic approach. So focus on all the dimensions.
Excellent. Good to know about the holistic approach, and you gave a wonderful explanation on that. Thank you so much, Kanchana, for spending your time with me on this busy weekend. As I already mentioned, Kanchana is an IT professional, and she does this inspirational, healthy eating lifestyle part of it as a passion separately. So thank you for giving me your time this weekend, and I appreciate this.
Thank you, Anu.
Thank you.
Your questions were very sensible, and I enjoyed talking to you.
Thank you, Kanchana. Thank you once again.